Today I'm going through the NGK IFR5L-11 plug BX-4 and showing what you can expect from it. And yeah, this is a screen recording instead of a shot of the part in my hand. Stuff happens. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. The IFR5L-11 is one of those iridium plugs that aims for long service life without messing with the factory feel of the engine. When you look at the specs, you notice the fine wire iridium center electrode and a platinum pad on the ground electrode.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
That setup reduces the voltage needed to fire and slows down wear. In simple terms, the plug keeps its gap longer, which means the engine stays consistent over time. It's built as an OEM-style replacement, so the heat range and reach match what many Japanese and Korean cars need. When you check the details, you see the 0.6mm iridium tip, which is pretty standard for NGK's mid-range iridium line. It helps with cold starts and smoother idle. It also deals better with lean running conditions compared to older copper plugs. The threads are coated to prevent seizing, which makes removal easier after long intervals. The insulator is solid and shaped to reduce fouling, though like any plug, it won't save an engine that's already burning oil. The set comes pre-gapped at 1.1mm, but the truth is, shipping can bump that a bit. I always check the gap before installing, and I think most people should. It's not hard and avoids random misfires later. Some users mention they drop right in with zero issues, and others complain about rough idle when the coil packs or injectors were the real cause. So the plug gets blamed when it's not always the plug's fault. Performance-wise, don't expect wild horsepower jumps. What you get is steadier combustion, better throttle response, and fewer misfire annoyances. The iridium tip holds up well past 60,000 miles for most drivers, sometimes more, depending on the engine. Heat range seems stable under load, and the plug handles turbocharged setups okay as long as the engine spec matches the heat range. If your engine calls for a colder plug, this won't fix that. One thing people overlook is how this plug behaves after long idle times. It does fine, but if the engine is running rich or the PCV system is clogged, you'll see carbon buildup just like on any other plug. Cleaning helps, but replacing is easier, since iridium plugs don't like being wire brushed too aggressively. The shell and gasket sealing looks solid, and the hex size is standard, so any basic socket fits. As for downsides, the main one is cost. Iridium plugs aren't cheap, and buying a full set adds up. Some folks expect night and day improvement and feel let down when the engine simply runs the way it should. But honestly, that's the point of a proper OEM replacement. Another thing to keep in mind is counterfeit units floating around online. Always buy from trusted sellers to avoid knockoffs with poor welding and inconsistent gaps. Overall, the NGK IFR5L-11 plug BX-4 is reliable and built well. It's the type of part you install and forget while the engine keeps running smoothly. If your car calls for this exact model, it's usually the safest pick. If it doesn't, don't force it. Spark plugs are simple, but using the wrong spec can create headaches. If this overview helped you out, hit like and subscribe.